Hey, I'm Marc Graves with Courtyard Realty, where my job is to be your guide. We've been shooting all day, hitting a lot of my fun high spots. Most of them revolved around food. This is a little different. We're here at Heather Farms, in the heart of the Ygnacio Valley Community, where everybody just comes to gather and congregate. We're at what's known as the Rose Garden. It's just a beautiful place to let your children run around, to meditate, to just absorb the grandeur of how pretty everything is here. So if you're standing here, the fountains behind you, they use this for graduation pictures, prom pictures, weddings, wedding receptions, all types of venues, scouting. Out here in this direction is the town of Clayton. So we're just about at the beginning of where my little sweet spot is. From John Muir Hospital to the town of Clayton. Some of my videos prior have talked about Oakhurst, and that's kind of at the other end of the spectrum. It's only 4 miles-ish. The gazebo, right now you can't smell it. We don't have Wonka vision where you can actually smell it, but these flowers are just permeating this whole area with a beautiful, beautiful sweet smell. And up there is where it's brand new. That's just last year started, and that's where they do vegetables and other things. This is like the flower garden area, but that's where they do more, like I said, vegetables and farming kind of stuff. Couldn't ask for a better day. The thing is, it's like this probably 250 days a year. And the rest of the time is equally as pretty, is just a little bit different. People fish in this little pond out here. We just talked to a fella and his 2 kids about fishing out there. You do need a fishing license, we found out, if you're over 16. And if you're under 16, you do not need a license. So, evidently that goes for all kinds of waterways. But we have a children's play area. I used to take my daughter over here when she was on the volleyball team so she could knock it across the net. We have volleyball fields. This is a little place where the kids can run around in there and go through a little tunnel with sand, which I think is excellent. Beyond that, our basketball courts, we have the Aquatic Park. So what that is it's the, I'm gonna mess it up, but the aqua bears, they're world renowned, I believe, for water dancing and that whole genre. I'm not exactly sure what all of it is. It's very pretty to watch. Diving, swimming, stroke and turn classes for your kids that are on swim team or not. We've done them all. Over in the far corner in this direction, equestrian riding, dog park to let your dog run wild. Nice controlled atmosphere. Just on the other side of these trees are all kinds of baseball, soccer fields, both. We have the big Walnut Festival where they bring a carnival here every year. I don't know if they'll do that this year. They also have what's called movie night in the park, where they blow up an enormous blow-up screen and show old movies, typically a Disney type genre, Dora, something like that. It's a place I come to just get my steps. Right behind us is the Diablo Golf Course. It's a 9-hole golf course. I guess for people who golf, you know, if you want to play 18, you just do the same course twice. They have a really fun called the Greenery restaurant. That I know all about. And they do dancing there and food, and it just is a beautiful, picturesque place. They have a fire pit out there. And then just personally for me, St. John Vianney's just right up the hill. So for me, I'll get here an hour or 2 before church on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I'll take a couple of laps around the park, get 2, 3, 4 miles in, and then go to church. Oh, but we also have a labyrinth up there, which I really like. It's a kind of a meditation thing. And I'm just keep getting more and more inspired, because every now and then I just get a really strong waft of the rose, the smell from the roses. It's so pretty. Anyway, There are built-in barbecues all over the place. So people, even through this shelter in place, especially the tail end of it, which we seem to be in, you know, if you're gonna be hanging out with your family anyway, there's no problem with using the barbecues and having little picnics or birthday parties, especially for the children. It's really bright and pretty, vibrant colors on all the toys. And you can see there's a lot of kids around here today. It's right off of Ygnacio, Heather Farms Park. Yeah, so just another one of the spots that I really have always enjoyed and still do. Okay, so remember, like my page, ring the bell, push the little heart button. I don't know why, but I really like that one. Don't forget to tell your friends and family to come to my page, Ygnacio Valley Community. Like me on Facebook. I have a podcast out now, as well as Instagram, and as well as YouTube. Yeah, I feel kind of special with the YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, amazing. Anybody can do it. I'm proof. All right, although I get a lot of help. So anyway, thanks very much, and I'll clap us out.